In this video, a Kia e-Niro that has done 286,000 miles. We're here with Jake at EV Wales. It's your latest purchase, a bit of a gamble. So what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble. We saw it on British car auctions. It was listed as a non-runner, no lights on the dashboard, said it doesn't start. Reasonably tidy in the photos. We looked at the mileage history and things and saw it was MOT'd in December. So I thought, well, it can't be that bad. It's not been off the road that long. So we thought we'd take a gamble on it and see what was wrong with it.
And what was wrong with it?
So we went and picked it up, jump started it because the 12-volt battery was flat, and it started, drove onto the trailer, got it back here, again 12-volt battery was flat, jump started it and plugged it in to put it on charge because there was no power in the high voltage battery either.
Gosh, yeah.
And it sat there overnight, charged up, and came back in the morning. There was 324 miles showing on the dashboard. Got in it, drove down the road, absolutely fine.
Blimey. So what did you pay in the end, including fees?
So including the fees was 2,591.
2,591, £2,500 for, what is it, 5 years old now?
Just coming up, so June it was registered. So yes, just over 4.5 years old.
Wow. And it turned out to be nothing more than a flat battery?
Yeah.
Probably.
Which at the moment I've charged and it's keeping voltage, but yeah.
Well, we'll take it out for a run in a bit and put it through its paces and see how it actually feels. But you've had a chance to go over it. I mean, do you think it's still the original motor, battery pack?
So what we can see, the battery has still got the original date stamp on it of March 21. So I believe that's the original battery. Kia don't normally replace modules in those because they're bonded to the bottom of the battery. So it's
right.
You would change the whole casing rather than just a module. The charge statistics on the diagnostics show that it has approximately done that kind of mileage if you work out the miles per kilowatt hour. So I believe it's the original battery.
Wow.
We haven't delved into motor numbers and stuff yet to see whether that is the original, but it may or may not be. I don't know.
And how healthy is the battery? That's the key question. 286,000 miles.
286,000 miles.
What's the battery like?
And on the diagnostic tool, it's reading 100%.
My gosh.
And showing on the dashboard is the right kind of range to other Kias that we see, whether they've got 20 or 150,000. So
incredible.
It's, quite remarkable.
So it can't be 100% perfect. What is not so good on it?
It needed wiper blades, which I found in the boot, so somebody had left them in there.
Wow.
It needs a coolant flush because if it hasn't been changed, the coolant congeals and blocks up the sensor, so it thinks it's empty, but it's not.
Okay.
So we'll flush that out. And the reversing camera is a little bit intermittent. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That, at the moment, is all I found.
Wow. So that gamble paid off. Impressive.
It's not a write-off or anything like that.
No, there's a little clue. There's a WBAC up here, we buy any car. So it's likely the previous owner just traded it in and had enough of it. Whether it was because it was throwing errors or...
for what reason, we don't know yet.
But
It's... we can't quite believe how
good
it is.
Let us know. But I'm looking forward to seeing how it drives after 286,000 miles. So here I am aboard the 286,000 mile taxi, and having driven one of these last year, which had about 40,000 miles on it, if I remember rightly, somewhere around that. It was nothing particularly high. It's going to be interesting to see how this feels. Already, the feel of the steering wheel, a lot of hands have passed over this wheel. It's worn very, very smooth indeed. But otherwise, other than a little bit of damage here on the door card and a general bit of griminess, it'll need cleaning up a bit. There's very little to give the game away. So let's fire up the beast. Hit the power, system check. Service required 60,000 miles ago and 772 miles, it reckons. But I haven't got the error at the moment, so we'll go into drive. The handbrake is not operating at the moment, as in it's not on, not that it's not operating. And away we go. showing 194 miles of range at the moment, and the battery is not at 100%. Oh, so things are moving around in the boot. You notice all this stuff more with an electric. Wow, that feels so tight. Can hear a very mild grumble. Maybe there's a bearing going somewhere. The motors on these are known for it, but if that's going at 286,000 miles, that's not bad. But yeah, it's just a very, very gentle hum. Otherwise, this seems to drive very nicely. Feels so tight. There's not very much in the way of clonks or anything either. This feels really good. Wipers are nice and quiet. I think the rear wiper blade could probably do with replacement. It's in some use in its many, many miles. So for Jake, something of a risk here. He's splashed his money. PT Cruiser. Not knowing what the problem was, but knowing he could probably fix it. And it turned out to be something pretty much anyone could fix. It was just a duff battery. It happens a lot when we had a chat with Jake about common issues on EVs. 12-volt battery is one of them, and as he said when we interviewed him last time, the problem is you don't get any symptoms. On your petrol or diesel car, you'll notice that cold starting becomes more problematic. You can literally hear the starter motor goes slow because the battery hasn't got the grunt. On these, there's nothing to give the game away until one day the battery is just lost charge completely. It's dead. It does mean you could, I'm not necessarily endorsing this, but you could put your jump pack on or connect it up to another car, and if you get it running and get it to start, it'll then run when you disconnect the cables, because the car will keep putting energy into the 12-volt battery even though it's no longer capable of holding a charge. But yeah, it's the same weakness that afflicts ordinary cars, that 12-volt battery. This feels lovely, just like that much lower mileage one I drove. It's really quiet, it's good at absorbing the bumps. You can almost forget you're driving a car. It's just that smooth, simple and easy. It's just lovely. Whoa! Oh, that electric shove. She's still got the power. Now, chances are it did not see a lot of use like this, bombing down Welsh country lanes. You can imagine it's just a great many motorway miles. And of course, whatever the form of propulsion, motorway miles are kind of the kindest to a car. Yes, you're traveling at higher speed, but everything's at temperature. Everything is just working really nicely. You're not having to accelerate too much. You're not having to brake all the time. It's yeah, very kind on the car. Plus, motorways tend to be, not exclusively, but they do tend to be better in terms of surface, so you're not crashing over bumps all the time. I just remembered the flappy paddles. So hitting the left one gives you stronger regen, which is how I like my EVs to behave. I like one pedal driving. Oh, that electric shove is just so addictive. So is the regen. We're going downhill now, so as I ease off, now the motor is a generator. It's putting power back into the battery. So I'm actually charging up the battery as I go. And I'm now using my right foot to balance that regen. And I can control how strong it's being at any particular moment with my right foot. Because obviously I want the car to maintain its momentum, so I don't want complete regen. But yeah, I mean, there's just nothing. I've driven quite a few cars with over 250,000 miles on, and I have to say, this one just doesn't feel it at all. It's just, yeah, on and off the power. There's just, yeah, nothing gives the game away. So because I've already done a pretty in-depth review of a Kia e-Niro, I'm not going to go into all the massive detail. But yeah, you can see that in that video. But it is just a joyous car to drive. It just feels really well engineered. The wiping performance is excellent. All the technology still seems to work. annoyingly including the lane departure, but you can turn it off, it's fine. Yeah, it just feels amazing. The heated seat is working very nicely. I'm very comfortable on this very chilly day. It is apparently 6 degrees out at the moment, but yeah, it all just works so nicely. These make such good cars, and the ex-lease market is stacked up with these at the moment. They make a lot of sense. So maybe if you're first time EVing, try and find one that's still got some warranty left on it. But yeah, they are very good cars. Oh no, folks, I have found a problem, something that has worn out a bit, I think. Put the window down, one click, pull it back up. The one touch doesn't work anymore. You have to do it manually. Oh no. So I guess the key question is, how did it clock up that many miles, do you think?
So we know that it was ex-taxi. It was listed on the report. We assume that it was an airport-run taxi or something, because I don't think the condition of it is too good to be something that people were getting in and out of every day. Yeah. Or multiple times a day. So I think it came from over Reading way. So I think it's been back and forth to Heathrow, Gatwick, and things like that. Really,
that makes sense.
I think that's the only way you can put on 60-odd thousand miles a year, really.
Yeah, and we can confirm this because a taxi has to be MOT'd every 6 months rather than every year because of the extra mileage they're doing. You can look through the MOT history of this car, and it was doing big mileage. Yeah. Like sort of 40,000 miles between tests when it was doing six monthly tests. It's just crazy. Yeah,
it's been a very busy car.
Yeah. So I guess the other question is, what's your plan for this car? It would seem an odd choice for a retail car.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be one for a retail. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Well, it's very true.
We planned on keeping it as a courtesy car. Mm-hmm. So we'll keep it around. Our family can use it when one of our other cars is out of action. And if we've got customers that need to borrow a car, we can keep it for that.
Replace the Zoe, which we've already tested.
Yes.
That's only done 150,000.
Only 150, but the heater's not great in it this time of year and things like that. So we thought, we'll upgrade a little bit, and just to show people how far they go, really.
Well, yeah, it's a perfect demonstration.
It's quite unbelievable how many miles it's managed to do in just 4.5 years.
Yeah, astonishing. So there we are, folks. Proof that EVs can be affordable and reliable, even if this one was a bit of a gamble. But there are loads of these available. They're starting to head firmly into the sub 10 grand area. So there's a reason these are proving very popular, as they've come off leases and stuff. There's quite a lot of these, so the values are dropping a bit. But very competent, very capable, as is proved by this one. So thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you in a future video. Farewell.